So good evening. Good evening. Wait a minute. I'm doing this. So muddy. Oh, it's disgusting. But welcome back. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. We've got a lot to talk about, darling. Let's get going. So guys, welcome back to Appalachia's Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. So glad that you are here. Good to have you here on this. Well, we're having a little bit of a dry spell. We've been having a bunch of, nonstop rain today. It's gonna be tomorrow and the next day. It has been crazy. So we just finished up on all of our chores. Of course, here's all my babies with me. There's one baby, two baby. Where's sister? Well, I don't see sister yet. Hopefully she'll come out to visit. I love it when she comes out to visit. That's my 3 barn cats. But welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing good. I'm coming up here on the driveway in my mud puddle, trying to clean off my boots. It's just awful out there. So I'm trying to, kind of clean that off because it's awful. But guys, I hope you've had a great day, a beautiful Tuesday, regardless of the weather. Hope you're doing well. There's so much to talk about. Okay, first things real quick. The video that I put up yesterday, yes, I misspoke because I'm a goober. I apologize. If you watched yesterday's video about I'm warning you again. I'm talking about the video from last week where I referred you to an article at the Gateway Pundit. It's still there. It's still there, people. From April the 2nd at 3:40. 2, 3, 4. Well, I got all crossed up yesterday because I'm going to have to walk around with Post-it notes and, get all my reading glasses, my little Dollar Tree reading glasses and read all my stuff because, you just get going and I misspoke. I have everything right in my mind. And in the original video, I was right. But some of you sort of very, very politely and gently said, Tara, I think you mean the 2nd. And I was like, yes. I actually said it first at the 2nd in the video. And then somehow I got switched up calling it the 3rd. And then I typed out the 3rd on the video like a big goober because I was in iMovie. So when you see that, that was already embedded in the movie, okay? So I couldn't go in there and change that. So yes, you're correct. So let me tell you again. Gateway Pundit, April the 2nd at 3:40 p.m. Go to the little hourglass looking thing, the search engine, and type in virology. There you go. We're moving on. Thank you for correcting me. My editors that I usually, my dog and my cat are my co-editors. I'm going to have to get on to them for not helping me out. And guys, it's just very clear that I'm just going to have to go start eating chocolate chip ice cream to join in with all the malarkey because I'm just jumbling words. What is up with that? Hey, I could start making serious decisions for this country. Apparently, I'm qualified. But guys, let's talk about that for a second. So the big rumble today, which I have been watching, I'm getting in another puddle there. Gas prices. I'm going to put this in my pocket. Don't let me forget, okay? It's turkey egg. It's Miss Blanche's turkey egg. She's giving me an egg every day. Which, by the way, guess what? Mama Mia took to that clutch, and she's sitting on those 2 gooser eggs. She is having a good old time. But here's the deal. Gas prices. What in the fire, you knew this was going to happen. I mean, come on. You knew that how we've been able to suppress gas prices over the past couple of years because the strategic oil reserve and all the shenanigans. Well, now we're in a pickle. We can't afford to refill it. Forget you. And now we're watching prices go up for different and various reasons. I don't see that easing up anytime soon. Really, I don't. So let me tell you what we're noticing here real fast and furiously. Now, I know if you're out in California, you're paying a heck of a lot more. We know, okay? But you pay for a lot more of other things too, okay? So right now, the last couple of months maybe, a lot of us here in East Tennessee, we were hovering, hanging out in the 289, 279. It kind of went down a little bit, then it kind of hovered, okay? Well, in the past couple of weeks, it started getting up to like 289. The other day, there is a place that we like to get gas. It's over in Dixie Lee Junction. If you're not from here, you're like, what in the world? When we go into Farragut down to Kingston Pike into Knoxville, if I'm going to see my Nana or whatever things we have to do, we have to go up that way. We go through Lenore City. There's a place there that's the cheapest place other than going to Costco, which Costco is an arm and a leg away. It's not worth it for me to go to Costco to get gas. Plus, I'm not going to wait 30 minutes to fill up my gas tank. I mean, unless I had to, I would. But anyway, gas was $2.92 the other day. I passed by there. On my way back, because I had to pass it again, it had jumped to 309. This was last Thursday. Okay, this is Tuesday. So this was last, I want to say Thursday. Thursday into Friday. Yeah, it was. It was Thursday into Friday. Thursday or Friday. It was Thursday. I got it. Somebody go get me some chocolate chip ice cream. We had to go back out later that day. Okay. And when we went, James and I went back out that evening, it had jumped to 316. So in one day, less than 12 hours, it had jumped from 292 to about 309 up to 316. Well, now it's 329. Other places, James came home and he's like, gas is jumping to 339. So I know in California, y'all pay $500,000 for gas per gallon. I get that. But when you talk about prices here in East Tennessee, and we're starting to get into the 350 range, and we understand things are getting tense in the Middle East and all this stuff, people in Tennessee East Tennessee start getting really on edge when they start seeing gas start jumping up to $4. That could really make an impact on people, especially right now with inflation. I mean, paying $4 a gallon here in Tennessee for gas has never been good. We saw that a couple of years ago. We were really anxious to watch and see if it would, now this is for 87 unleaded, for it to jump up. I'm not talking about diesel either. I haven't talked about diesel. People start getting really antsy. When you start talking $4, they start anticipating $5, and that makes people very anxious. So here's the thing. I would anticipate that we're going to be having a very hot and temperamental summer. Because what if gas prices shoot up, right, like that? I would anticipate that it likely will, and you need to start preparing for that. If there are items that you know that you can get affordably right now, be it a food item, a body care item, critter care, I would be getting it, because I would not expect for prices to, they're not going down unless you score a huge sale somehow. You know that it's likely going the opposite direction, okay? Inflation is not going away. In fact, it is obviously anticipated to continue to heat up for lots of reasons. And again, guys, you're in a situation right now where you're watching the American people around the world. It's not just us, but you're literally watching our backs being just broken. And this is the death by 1,000 cuts. And financially, as I've told you for many, many years, and as you've heard me talk about, we believe that the ultimate downfall for the American people and for the country within itself is bringing people to their knees economically. We can fuss and fight about who does this and does what, but financially is where they got us. And when that one little piece, it's a big piece actually, of the Jenga, Jenga, when you pull it and everything else starts to tumble around it, guys, we have a lot of problems, okay? So I really want to encourage you to, I say this often, and I'm going to continue to do so, go in your pantry, go in your garage. Do you need to fill up your gas cans? Do you have to mow? Why would you go pay $4 and $5 a gallon for something that you can keep for a while if you have to mow? Can you modify how often you mow too? Think about all the ways. You better start thinking about it, because I think this summer is going to be hot, heavy, and temperamental for many, many reasons. So being prepared at home and financially as best you can is the best way to get ahead of that curve. As far as the student loan situation right now, I know I've talked about this before. I just found a morel mushroom in front of my feet, people. Hang on a minute. Yeah, baby. Listen, I think all that's a sham. I think that you're just looking at words to pinpoint. I want to give you this. And I want to promise you this. Well, I want to promise you a Pegasus and a unicorn too. But you know as well as I do, that's more than likely not going to happen. But I'll tell you that if I think you'll try to vote for me, because I'm desperate. Because the only people that show up to vote for me are cats and, ancestors. So I'm going to act like I want to promise you things. And then when it doesn't happen, because I know it's probably not going to happen to begin with, see, then I can turn around and go, those people are mean to you, and these people don't like you, and these people are trying to suppress you, and these people are trying, that's all it is. That's all it is. If it happens, well, you know what? I'm ready for anything these days. Okay, I mean, you know, we're sending money to magical places. Nobody really understands what's going on, and you know, until the American people get a backbone to really fundamentally stand up and change it, I guess we're all just going to have to endure it and continue to have our backs slapped down to the ground, because that's the way the cookie is crumbling right now. So all we can do is our best, but keep your wits about you, keep your head about you. No, I don't agree with it because, you know, like I said before, we did everything in our power to get out of debt and pay off our school loans and gave up a lot of things many years ago. And was it easy? No, but it was our responsibility. It's what we had to do. And so, yeah, it's frustrating to see these things happening. But I would sit back and be cool on that. I think that it's a lot of talk. You know, oh, they're so mean to you. It's their fault. See, they want you to suffer. Whatever. Nobody made anybody take out school loans. We didn't. I mean, nobody made us do it. We did it. And we knew we had to, you know, make your bed, you lie in it. That's what my papa always said. That's what my daddy says to this day. I guess we were raised different. I don't know. I mean, I know things are different, and I know people are suffering through this horrific economy that we're in and all the shenanigans, but the bottom line is, guys, we have to take self-responsibility. I'm not going to change my stance on that. And like I said, here's the storm coming. Here's the cruel, cruel summer coming in front of you. It's revealing itself in April. Gas prices are going to have, if they continue especially to go up like we anticipate that they likely will, I mean, even if they just go up a little bit more, it's squeezing people to death. It's just another thing. So if you can help yourself now, get ahead of it. Think about what you need to do. Get some extra cat food, because they got to deliver it to your store. They got to deliver things to your store. What do they use in order to do that? Gasoline. So do what you can. Guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be looking for some more morel mushrooms. Look here. You want to see it? Look. Right down here. If I fall, you can laugh. Look. There she is. Isn't that awesome? So I'm going to continue to hunt for them. I've got several hot spots. This is what you see earlier in the video this morning. I just washed them and chopped them, and I just put them in a little bit of butter. I didn't do anything fancy. And cooked them real nice in some butter, a little bit of salt and pepper. Woo! Then I creamed the turkey eggs. What I did is I put heavy cream in, cracked the eggs. I had 2, and then I put some butter in there, and I put a little bit of whipping cream and steamed them in the whipping cream. Delicious and healthy, straight from the farm. Guys, I appreciate you. Keep working out there. It's just every day, isn't it? It's a drag, but we're going to push through it, guys. God's on our side because the battle is already won. We're learning a lot about each other and a lot about ourselves and finding out who we are. Remember that. Keep preparing. Like, subscribe, and share. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what I can find with all these beautiful morels. Get out there and enjoy them, guys, okay? There they are. I'll see you on the next video. Be peaceful. Be praying. Be preparing every day. Godspeed, and I'll see you on the next video. Hey, you were distracting me while I was filming. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, thank you.